championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have automatic into the college football playoff with the first-round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here. As we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And he takes this from inside the 5. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And the focus, of course, on this quarterback, Kirk. This guy just has the it factor. He is him, as they say.
Well, Chris, we've had a chance to watch this guy closely all year. I don't know if I've ever seen a kid throw the football like this guy. His awareness in and out of the pocket is special. He's a unique quarterback and a really dynamic player.
Movement here from the tight end. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. The attacker deep middle of this defense could come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Rashada. Makes a quick grab. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. A short completion sets up a third down play. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. On third down, it's a handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain. So they'll set job coverage team. So Alabama's offense comes out for their first possession today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Short pass finds the tight end and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking for a gap. It's Haynes. They've got him down out near the 40. The game makes it second and medium. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. That pass is hauled in over the middle. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Keep it on the ground. There's a handoff. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Howard. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Tried to go very deep there, good effort. Now it's third down. Not going to be easy here, backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. He picks up the first down, tackle at the 37.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality.
Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Bama. Confident Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution in that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than a conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Now the try here for the extra point. Extra point makes the lead 4. Offense is back out on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Oh, that was picked off. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. He didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs. The defense comes down with it.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Grab behind the line. It's Smith. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Second down after that previous play. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Important second down play coming up. He'll hand it off. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. It's a draw to the back. And we're able to tackle the ball carrier there. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's got it. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. The Tide offense line up here on 1st and goal. It's a QB run all the way. Stop for no gain defense. Very stubborn here down near the goal line. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. To throw, it's Howard. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Tide. Now the important point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team's Georgia offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Looking now throwing here to start the drive. Caught behind the line. It's Lee. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40. The Bulldogs looking to run some tempo here.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray and more recently Jake Fromm and, of course, Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
That's reeled in. It's Brown. And he heads out of bounds, moving backwards on that play. Didn't want to take the hit. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Running back grabs it on a screen. And the tackle is made. The defense was ready for that screen. They stop him short of the first down. It's onto the field. Remember, last time he scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. On the run, it's Haynes. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. Receiver makes the grab, and it's good for a first down to the 36. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw. It's Howard. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there.
How about that? One of the so-called middle guys putting the pressure on the quarterback there. That was a strong safety sneaking in. I don't think the quarterback saw him, and eventually comes home with a sack.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. And here's the handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side on this return. Fresh set of downs to the offense, first down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Tipped and then drops. Chance to make a play, but instead it's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab behind the line, it's Frazier. The Dogs will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away in action here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. One play, they're already past the 40, first and 10.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even.
Catch made down inside the 25. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. So the offense blinking now. They're building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing, doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, for many, this is the best conference in all of football, and the first half of this SEC championship was filled with excitement and incredible pageantry. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid spin everywhere, and I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the chance to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this D hide his cleats. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the much-anticipated conclusion of the SEC championship.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Dropping back, it's Howard. Running out of time in the pocket. Got him, he's sacked.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Fires it to the wideout. Push downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. And he'll set up to throw. Touchdown, Alabama. To stretch the lead, the route is on. This passing game is on. Play action here on 1st down. He's running out of time here. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Backed up the 6-yard line. It's 2nd and long. Back to throw. It's Rashada. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's complete downfield. They bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the 1st down marker. That player moved a little bit too early to false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this? The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Made the defense look slow that time. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Lining up to try the extra point. Ball handed to the running back. He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down, 2nd and 1. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Can he get there on the ground? Looks like Alabama will have the 1st down. A run picks up 1st down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. 0 running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. To the air, it's Howard. Close to the tight end. The pass is intercepted. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the 2nd half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking for his big tight end. And he pulls in the catch. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Takes the handoff. It's Frazier. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Quarterback drops back. We get a test of the secondary. Caught on the outside. It's Lee. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Try and muscle for the 1st down. Looks like Georgia will have the 1st down. It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. 1st down now. quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Short connection with a tight end here. Defense shoves it out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. That completion makes it second and medium. Here's the handoff. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's first and goal.
Big wins like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. Incompletion sets up a second down. Back to pass. It's Howard. Eludes a tackle. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. And he's got his man open downfield. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Bama.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
See if they can convert the point after. Possession last time. He mixed the run, the pass, kept the defense off balance and route to a touchdown. Quick throw over the middle. He pulls it in for a big gain. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play. Dogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. He's found some room at the 45. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. It's caught downfield. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Georgia getting set with a first and 10 now.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Haven't been a great day.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover. It could be the nail in the coffin.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts. And
down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as a quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Scanning the field is Howard. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He's stopped short of the mark. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. Going for his running back. Grab down the middle. It's Robinson. They bring it down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. The offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. Only dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down. After the incompletion on first down, we're going to throw it again. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now first and goal. Looking to throw yet again. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Across midfield. The 30. Past the 20. Touchdown. Tied. And the defense joins the party with a pick six.
God, it's a risky throw here. So to be able to get to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Georgia.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
Looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. They get him down, but that's a solid game. Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll ride to the back again here. We bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. You guys up front lined up. It's first down. Well, that's college football. You're going to have your highs and lows. They had big expectations today, Kurt. They just fall short. Couldn't get it done.
Well, Chris, we sat down and talked to them, and you're right. They put a lot into this game. I think they were very confident that they had everything that it took to be able to win this football game. And now they're going to have to put this one behind them, learn from the mistakes, move forward, and still have a great season.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, but all the drama has led up to this point, the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd and a raucous environment. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story. The last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Tulane Green Wave, taking on the number 5 seed in the playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs. 3-Day Sports College Football. So kick this away to start the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. And we'll get a throw now on first down. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. It's a run. Running back's got him. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Dropping back. We'll do a throw for the first down. Oh, he misfires again. 3 in a row. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. On the kick now for the 5th time today. Oh, it landed at the 7 and bounced into the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And that one's picked off. What a play. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Offense, cross that onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop. Here's the second down play. And the quarterback keeps it here. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Looking for 6. Looking to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He steps out of bounds at the 14. That's where the drive will start. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. They're going to run it here. Some hard running there through a tackle. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line. Getting set. There's second down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Brought down to the 28, and it's good enough for a first down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Second effort, their defense cannot stop them short of the marker. Georgia set it up for the 1st and 10 now. There's the handoff. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set. Second down play here. On the ground, it's Robinson. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. That run sets up a critical third down play. Can he make it to the marker? He shreds the tackle. Oh, what a move. Heads out of bounds after a solid game, more than enough to pick up a first down. They're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Now it's 2nd down here. Receiver in motion now. Scanning the field. It's Rashada. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the first down. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. On 1st down, it's play action. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this 3rd quarter? We reach the end of 3 in this playoff game. Deadlock, a classic on our hands as we stop to check the game summary so far. Headed to the final quarter of this playoff game. Who's going to step up and make a difference here in this pursuit of the national championship? The shotgun handoff here. He'll get up the first-time yards before they finally bring him down. The long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking to the end zone. Oh, it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Here comes the handoff. Powering through. Did well to avoid a loss there, but it's no gain on the play. They convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. And the wideout goes in motion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
And I'm shocked this guy is trying to get outside and make a play, Chris. You know what he's all about. Sit in the pocket, make a read, get the ball out of his hands. Here he's desperate, trying to make a play on the outside. Really not in his arsenal, as you see, and it backfires for a big loss.
So on 4th
They
down.
can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with a pick. Let's see what they can do here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
Comes up with the catch. And wrap up after the completion just short of the 1st down mark. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. It's a quick grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackled immediately, but it's a big chunk play. Aimed to the 35-yard line.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the 1st down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
Makes a quick catch. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. 2nd down after that previous play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
On 1st and 10, we'll get a throw. Looking for the wideout. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone. Couldn't quite get there. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. Touchdown, Tulane. And the comeback is on. Here we go, 4th quarter. Cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling. They put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. But it's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
And now they'll set up for the point after. EAT is good, makes it a 3-point game, 31-28. Kickoff team's on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. 1st down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Motion now from the tight end. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line. We head down to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. Looking for a gap. It's Robinson. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Pulls it in. It's Lee. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. Come up on 3rd down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. The 1st down pickup, tackle at the 45. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration.
And 1st down for the offense.
Chris, this has been an unbelievable game, and this is really about do it. Now you can head to the locker room, maybe throw the wristbands to the crowd for the kids, plugs, towels, and get to share it with the home team and the fans. It's a great win for this team.
The portion of the playoffs is survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah,
Welcome everyone to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part of course of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Ball State Cardinals. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Bulldogs will kick this away to begin the second half. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. The coverage team will bring him down. Here comes the Cardinals offense back on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. See what the call is on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch to get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. This line gets set up. It's a first down play.
It's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43. Important second down play coming up. Looking for some space. It's Portland. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. And they'll give it to the back. Breaking tackles.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tackle, but first down. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. First down. We're going to throw the football. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. We're going to pass here on second down. Caught quickly. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here down to multiple scores. They'll try to run for the first down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Coach likes to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. He was on the mark with his last kick, but this one is from 48 yards out. And he knocks it right through the uprights.
Snap, hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Signs a good throw. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Pass caught, second down now. They call the counter play here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Looking to pass, it's Rashada. Makes the catch downfield. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
First down, we're going to throw the ball. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Man, that's how you respond after giving up such a big play through the air. The next play, you get after the quarterback, make some adjustments, and come up with a nice sack.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. He'll be taken down. Marker on the field. It was on the offense. That'll be a sack. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Second down play coming up. Makes a quick grab.
Because much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Lee. Finally brought down, but it's an explosive gain all the way to the 21. And the Bulldogs hustle to the line to win the hurry-out.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. In the red area, it's Robinson. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8. Rush center now. It's a first and goal. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who's going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Dogs.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for his 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Ball State offense back out there. It's hard to win these games just kicking field goals. They need to find the end zone here, some urgency. Caught in the backfield. It's Horton. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Went backwards on first down, so second and long for the 24. It's a quick grab. They bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the first down. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. And he drops back in the gun. Receiver makes the grab. They make the stop just short of the first. It was like inches to go, and now fourth down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Tries to get it to the running back. Complete to the running back on this fourth down play. They wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackle up near midfield at the 48. Again, he makes it second and medium. There's the snap. He's looking to throw. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Good enough for first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on first down. Finds his man. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now on this drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Trying to extend the play. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain. Offense in hurry-up mode. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. It's a short return. They make the tackle at the 25. What a play for this defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking downfield. It's Rashada. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a 1st down. That completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. They'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
That one moves the ball across the 40. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Lee. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. He'll hand it off. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Takes the handoff again. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. The sack on the play could not escape the pass rush.
You know, the quarterback looks like he makes the right read, but I got to tell you, I think he underestimated the speed of his defense and how quickly they were able to get to him to prevent him from picking up the 1st down.
Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. The importance of this attempt, if he makes it, it's now a 3-score game. A booming kick. It's good from 59 yards away.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Getting set to kick off after extending the lead with a field goal. The offense knows they have a long way to go and not much time to get there. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Ball State's offense back out on the field now. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. The offense spikes the ball here, looking to preserve as much clock as they can. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. The offense going with 3 out. Quarterback spikes the ball to stop the clock. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete. We come to the line. A long way to go for the first half, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Presley. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32. And you set it down after that completion. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock. Here's the second down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a first and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. PHC is good. He's still trailed, though. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. The hand seam able to make the crucial recovery. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. It's the coach's favorite formation, victory formation. Quarterback just takes a knee. Well, this head coach told us be prepared, but we're ready. I'd be shocked if he didn't want to play well, and he had a good read on his team. It was a big win.
This team was incredibly well prepared, and schematically, I liked a lot of the things they did to counter how the defense was attacking them. Sometimes games can be won and lost thanks to a good game plan, and we saw how it made a big difference today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit, and here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. And a chance right away here in the second half to stretch the lead and build momentum. Let's see what this defense can do about it. Pressure is coming. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed is dangerous.
Went backwards on first down, so it's second and long here from the 10. The throw, it's Rashada. The pocket breaking down. That'll be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
After giving up the safety, they have to kick it away here now. With the return, it's Adams. Tackle is made at the 35. Good job on the kick return at that time. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Fired into a tight window and picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Oh, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Offense on the field to take over. And looking to throw now on first down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway to set up the offense at the 38.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The offense trying to cash in on the field position after the defense created that safety. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Second down play coming up for this offense. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. The ball is picked off. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Now, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
And the offense trots back out on the field again. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, his quarterback's got to regroup. That's his 2nd interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
Here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Dropping back. It's Howard. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. They bring the excellent outside linebacker off the edge, Kirk, with a sack that time.
Yeah, he's got great length and great speed, and a blitz like this, you just overwhelm the offensive line. They bring one more than they can handle up front. You can't account for everybody. The quarterback, all he can do is eat it.
Had a nice drive going here, but now it's third down and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver, and he's got it. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. The Tide offense line up here on first and goal. They'll run it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Second and goal play, spot the ball at the 9. Line for the end zone, running it right up the gut. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Great job of the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They will claim the second half lead.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he's not going to make it. Big stop of the defense, and still a 5-point game. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Return begins inside the 10. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended quickly. Interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. We're gaining some breathing room now. Tackling at the 26. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Tight end goes in motion. Graham behind the line. It's Humphreys. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. It's a quarterback keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The Dogs will have to punt this one away. And the fair catch, signal for and take it. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Makes a quick catch. Defense makes the stop after the completion. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Caught quickly. And the tackle is made in what's going to be the final play of this period. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. As we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. The spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And they heave it deep downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake, and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good, so the lead is 12 here in the 4th quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. First down here for this offense. Back to pass. It's Rashada. Throws it to the right. Falls incomplete. Broken up by the defender nicely that time. So second down after the incompletion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Caught behind the line. It's Robinson. And they get him down after the completion. Offense moving closer to the line again after that catch. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a fourth down completion. He finds his target. He has the first. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up the first down. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Play action here on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Robinson. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. And it's complete downfield. Touchdown, Georgia. This quarterback on fire today. Kirk, you look for rust. You look for jitters in the opening drive. Not any sign of it for that offense.
You know, the offensive coordinator, when we talked with him this week, he had a feeling that this offense was going to be able to start fast. But I don't even know if he thought they would look this good this early.
Here's the point after attempts. PAT up and good. We get a little bit closer. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. Bringing it out. It's Adams. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. Completion makes it second down. It's a shotgun run call. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Bulldozing his way past tacklers. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. Alabama now operating in the red zone. Looking downfield. It's Howard. There's contact on the throw. Catch hauled in here over the middle. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Bama.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
And they get set now to try the PAT. Extra point up and good, so the lead is 12 here in the fourth quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. To throw, it's Rashada. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. Run down and crosses midfield to the 46. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown, and they keep it going. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Getting set for second down. Using his legs, it's Haynes. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. He hands it off from the gun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And the punt team now on to kick it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Fresh set it out to the offense, first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He pulls in the catch. The tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. The offense spikes the ball here, looking to preserve as much clock as they can. Now it's second down here. To the air, it's Rashada. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. Big gain across midfield. Tackle finally made at the 32. They come up and quickly spike it, stopping the clock. Offense getting set, second down play here. And the quarterback dropping back. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. And that's not going to bring up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Look at the time in the pocket. Finally delivers to the left. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Still no answer for this offense.
It's just a great job by this offense. Now, I think it's a little bit too late here. They're not going to be able to have a chance to come back. But I think it says a lot about the character of this football team that they're fighting to the very end.
And now the try here for the extra point. PAT is good. He's still trail, though. I believe they line up here to go for the onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. So their excellent season comes to an end. They stumbled one step short getting into that national championship game. Always stings to lose a semifinal game.
Man, what a magical year. These guys have done everything that's been asked of them. They had a great season. They had a ton of momentum coming into tonight. I thought they had a great chance to win this game. They come up a little bit short, but still a great year.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.